Good morning. Welcome to Leaning In with Ann. This is a live walk and talk that I do every Monday through Thursday. So leaning in just means taking a shot, moving towards it. It doesn't mean jump in, full body, all your heart, all your soul, all your trust. Leaning in means just kind of pushing just a little bit. So today I am leaning in. I don't feel like being here. I don't feel like walking and talking and inspiring today because I don't feel very inspired. I'm having one of those meh days. And we all get them. It's okay. We all have them. But today I am leaning in to this experience. I've kind of conditioned my body to get up, get walking. That's always helpful. When I don't, this feeling is much worse. So if you are kind of in a spot where you're meh, and you just don't want to, I invite you to get up, do some push-ups while you're listening to me, do some jumping jacks, do something to get that body working. See if we can do this together. I am Ann Ferguson, and I'm an author. I'm a coach. I am a regular human just like you, who has regular days of disappointment and frustration and non-motivation and discouragement just like you. And I lean in to the truths that I know. We're going to talk about one of those truths today. Gratitude. It's a really, really powerful emotion. And it can really change the way that you see things. So a lot of times when you're in a meh feeling, it's like nothing's gonna get any better. This is just where it is. You get thoughts like, I can't believe after all this time and all this effort, this is where I'm sitting. This is what is happening to me. This is what my life is. After all that I've done, that feels like meh. It's like, where are you, God? I tried. I've been faithful. I've been doing the things I was taught to do. Where are you? How can I trust that you're going to be here in the future? I mean, maybe this is it. Maybe this is as good as it gets. Anybody else feel those feelings? Because all that is the bully. He's just messing with us. Doesn't mean you don't feel it. I totally feel it. So, gratitude is not the same as saying thanks. Saying thank you is a social grace of acknowledgement. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, did you say thank you? Did you say thank you? I remember saying that to my kids over and over. Did you say thank you? I didn't teach them what it was to feel loved. I taught them what it was to make sure that people knew that they were not impolite. Thank yous means you're not impolite. So gratitude is different. Gratitude is when you dive a little deeper into things. And you look at the why behind whatever is happening. So this morning, as I posted, I was blocked and locked out of Facebook. I saw a thing this morning come through. It was like somebody looking for a code. It came to my phone. And I went, what the heck? So I got in, I looked, and it said that there was somebody logged in from Boise, Idaho. I don't live in Boise, Idaho. So I went to go change my password. And by the time I got done trying to change that password, which wouldn't change because I didn't have the original password, obviously I got hacked, I got locked out completely. And I went, oh no. No! I have heard about Facebook jail, you all. I haven't ever been in Facebook jail, and I've heard these horror stories. So I quickly got in a chat and I talked with someone, and he told me to go to my Mac instead of my phone, see if I can get everything done there, and I was. And the minute I got in, the chat with him ended like that. When I got back in a little bit later, I was looking on Messenger or whatever, and I found that he was still trying to talk to me and still trying to help me. and then said, if you don't talk in the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to have to cancel this. Hope things went well. I'll send you a survey. And I didn't get to thank him, but I'm really glad, because my thank you would have been polite. I sat there and thought about it. I felt so relieved. So relieved when what he told me worked. And he had impact on my life for the good today. That's what he did. And so now I am grateful. I don't know where Sam is in this world. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's sitting in an office, if he's sitting at home. I don't know if he has 3 kids or 1. I don't know if he can pay his rent or if he's struggling. I don't know if he has family issues or feeling great. I don't know anything about him. Today he helped me. So my gratitude is I actually feel like somebody cared enough to stick around, give me the solutions, and help. And because of that, I feel loved. Not weird kind of love, I just feel taken care of, which is a part of love. When you're able to acknowledge the love or the support, or when somebody actually does something for you, even if it's automatic that they do it, if it impacts your life for good, you can just feel loved. And the natural expression that comes out of feeling love is being grateful. So I want to do something really quickly. I would love you to just share in the comments something that you feel gratitude about, maybe 10 words or less. So I also feel really grateful for the park authority that comes around. There's somebody that's always here. They were here just a little bit ago. The bathroom over here is so clean. Like, I could just go, that's what I expect. That's what they should do. That's their job. Their job is to keep things clean, right? If you ever hear yourself saying that's their job, you're not sitting in gratitude. What you're doing is sitting in entitlement. And I will tell you, entitlement is never joyful. Entitlement isn't joyful. So I want to talk for a minute about expectations and what they do to gratitude. Whenever you expect somebody to do something, there's a couple things. Number one, it can breed massive disappointment, because when they don't do what you expect, you're just disappointed in them. When they do what you expect, well, you expected it, so of course they did it. That's what they're supposed to do. There is no gratitude in expectations. Now, if you sit in anticipation and hope, then there's gratitude, because you know that every single action, every single word, every single thing that anybody does is a choice. And when that is kindness towards you, or help or support, they've chosen that. Now, they may have chosen it due to guilt. They may have chosen it so that they don't disappoint you. They may have chosen for a myriad of reasons that aren't totally pure. But if you benefited from it and you anticipated a happy outcome, then the way that somebody else played into what you received, you can just feel grateful for. Can you feel the difference? Expectation? Nope. Don't feel it. Anticipation. And somebody shows up. I anticipated today somebody on that other side helping me. I expected for a second that it was going to go really bad. But that wasn't a truth. I didn't know it. So I changed that to anticipation that I was going to be helped. And look, we're here. Ta-da! No Facebook jail. Isn't that cool? If you are disappointed a lot, that's because your life is set up in a pattern of expectations. You're either expecting something from yourself, you're expecting from others, like that. Now let's go into gratitude for a minute. So I am going to list things that I'm grateful for, but rather than just listing, because I can do this, I'm going to do both. I'm going to do a list, and then I'm going to feel the list. All right, ready? So this is what we do when we do gratitude lists, gratitude journals. A lot of times we list things. Okay, so I am grateful. I'm grateful that it's not really cold today. Like, gloves are off. Don't have the big ski cap on. I don't have a big coat on. I've got a kind of fuzzy jacket. I've got layers definitely, but okay. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the birds. There are birds that are chirping, and I'm grateful for the birds that are chirping. And I'm grateful that the walkway has been edged now, and so it's wider. So if somebody walks with me, then we walk together. I'm grateful that it's wider. I am grateful for this mic thing that my husband bought me so that the sound when I talk to you is a little bit better. Whew. Hopefully you can hear me right there. I'm grateful for this gimbal that I've got. It's a little handheld thing that I hold so that I can walk and talk and move around. I'm grateful for this because then my arms don't get tired and you guys don't bounce all over the place. I am grateful that I had the thought to cancel some appointments today and that they were gracious. I just said, you know what? There's not been enough revenue generated for me to warrant this thing right now, so I'm just going to cancel. I'll get back to you when I can. So that felt good. Grateful I live in America because I think it's cool. We have a lot of problems, but I'm really grateful that I live here. I am grateful that I know who God is. I'm grateful that I have a relationship with him. All right, what about you? I actually didn't feel any gratitude as I was setting that list out. I just things that are nice, things that are beneficial to me. You know, I'm grateful that I got legs that are strong. I'm grateful. I'm not feeling gratitude. So let's go back. The birds. Let's go to the birds for a minute. I am grateful for the birds chirping. And the reason why I'm grateful for birds chirping is because it tells me, again, that spring is on its way and that this cloudiness and it's going to last forever. It also gives me a memory of sitting in my bedroom on a spring morning. My house faced east, so the sun was coming in, and I heard birds chirping outside, and I just felt so happy. So when I actually listen to the birds, I actually feel that again. I am grateful that sometimes when I feel blah, that if I listen, like right now, they're over there. I can hear birds if I listen because it lifts me up. And so today, wherever you are, little bird, there's a bunch in this little tree. They're really, really faint. Might be because I got earbuds in, but they're quite faint. But I'm grateful for them. I'm actually grateful for the cloudy day today because it's more comfortable to walk when it's cloudy. You can see me better, like my hat doesn't cast a shadow, and I walk further, I walk longer. So I'm grateful for the difference between clouds and the sun. And I can feel the gratitude of knowing that there's an opposite and a difference. So now I'm going to go into the things that I have been provided. I am grateful, like really super grateful for friends that support me. And I don't mean just support me in my work, but who actually really care about what my mood is, who really care about talking with me and hearing me out. As I think about them slowly, I can feel the gratitude for each one. Oh, here's one. So yesterday I went to go get a supplement that I needed, and it didn't go through on the FSA card. And I was a little bit stressed because I've had some extra expenses, and so money is a little tight right now, and I took out another card. I had just barely enough. And so I actually said, rather than feeling, oh crap, the fear, it tried to show up, I went, thank you so much, because this is going to help my body feel a little better. Really grateful I had enough money. And when I got home, I went to the mailbox and I pulled out all the mail, and there was a card from my father-in-law. If you are watching this, thank you. Gratitude, thank you. Because I also had gone to the grocery store and got a couple things, and it replaced the money that I spent. It just totally replaced it. So I can be really grateful that somebody, some either person or divine spirit, nudged him to remember that it was my birthday. Nudged him, and he remembered to pick out a card that was just a really sweet card, and to write a check and put some money in. Like, he didn't have to do that at all. And I'm grateful. I feel loved. When you're willing to allow yourself to feel the love that's being offered, you don't feel as alone. You don't feel as desperate. So the reason why gratitude is at the beginning of prayer, or we're asked to say thank you to things, I believe it's not because God needs our thanks, guys. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need to be thanked to know how good a person he is. Sometimes people do that. They give us things and then they expect our thanks so that they know that they've done a great job. God doesn't need it. So why thank him at the beginning of prayers? I believe that it's so that we can see him. He replaced the money that I was a little bit stressed about. He replaced it within 10 minutes. So if he's aware enough of that and he shows up, then he'll show up in other things that I ask him for. That's why gratitude matters so much. Because there's this voice in your head that can come in and say, you know, you're always just struggling. There's never any help. There's nothing you can do. You're all alone. Nobody cares, even God. And you know what? He's okay with that. And he'll never stop sending little things. He doesn't stop sending the birds that make your heart happy. He does never stop sending friends. For a long time, I thought I didn't have any. And they were always there the minute I was willing to let them into my space. So today, because I'm kind of low-hearted, kind of discouraged, this has already started lifting me up a little bit. Hope it has you. Today, let's make an actual gratitude list. So in the mentoring that I do, it's one of the things. Let's sit in gratitude. Not like, okay, this is the problem. Parents who say, well, you should be grateful for all I did, when you're kind of upset that they didn't show up in the way that you asked. So I did this one session with somebody, and somehow anger came up about a gift that she got when she was 12. She goes, why would I want a bed? I mean, for real, I was 12. The ice skates, that's what I wanted. And, you know, her parents were like, for all that we did for you and sacrificed you, why can't you just be grateful? And it's like, she wasn't allowed to feel disappointed about the skates. They didn't hear her. They got her what they wanted to give her, not what she wanted to have. And so this, you should be grateful even though you didn't get what you wanted kind of a thing. I think we do that to God a lot, where we go, life sucks right now. Like, money sucks, relationships suck, my house sucks. Why be grateful? It's like he's not even hearing me. That is parents who are worldly, because we're humans. That is not a celestial God. Dropping all the little things around you and saying, hey, sweetheart, I'm right here. I know, it's taken me a little while. We got to change your heart. We got to do some things so that you can receive all that I'm bringing to you. But I'm just going to show you that I'm here all the time. So if you can sit in gratitude and just see all the little things, it's going to be easier for you to receive all the big things. One of the problems is, hon, is you can't even see the little things. You're not receiving. So, guys, let's look around today. Let's fix our receiver. Let's receive. I receive the answer to a prayer that my husband's health is getting better. I receive an answer to a prayer that I'm laying a foundation for my work in the way that I need to. I receive, an answer to the prayer that someone is helping me to do things I don't know how to do. I receive. I would love you right now, those of you who are watching, put in something in the comments that you can receive as evidence that God is around. And let yourself feel that He's right there. I will give thanks knowing that God is walking by our side. I will walk with you in gratitude, because I know we are richly blessed. So blessings to you today, my friends. I hope all goes well. All right, that's it, everybody. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. See ya.